Thank you for joining us for Pet Connect. I'm Tara Douglas. We've had a wonderful outpouring of support from the community for the Sylacauga Animal Shelter over the last few weeks. We've had donations of blankets, towels, tarps, food. We've had the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill out there every Saturday at 11 o'clock to take pictures of available dogs, to get the information out there to the local community about dogs that are available, to get information to the neighboring states where they have rescues that the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill have created friendships with, so that we can get animals out of our community and find homes in other places. And we had a transport leave this morning with 21 puppies and kittens on it going to West Palm Beach, Florida. And for those of you who don't know about Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill, I still have questions about who we are. Feral Dogs is the local nonprofit organization that helps support the shelter. So they do things like raise money for the spay and neuter vouchers, raise money to help pay for vet bills for the cats and dogs at the shelter. They foster, they do so many different things. So if you are wanting to donate some money for the holidays, if you want to donate a gift in honor of someone for the holidays, for those people that have just about everything they could ever need, and you want to get something for them for Christmas, think about supporting the community in some way and donating some money in honor of them. Now, a lot of those proceeds from Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill and all of our support from the community are there to help these dogs at the shelter. And this is Gregory. He is 1 year old, and he has that beautiful left eye there. He is at the shelter. He's available. You can see that he is out there enjoying the sunshine on the day that we took him out, and he is a very good dog. He is loving, obviously. He's very good with people. And so if you're interested in adopting him, he is available along with 60 plus dogs there at the shelter. And I think a lot of the community, they don't realize that we have that many dogs there that are available. So, you know, if Gregory is not the dog for you, I'm sure there is one there. And we've had a great group of people. We've had some repeat customers, so to speak, coming out to walk dogs. We've had new people each weekend. So I just keep wanting to let the community know that we are out there every Saturday with Terry Brooks from Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill. She's taking pictures of the dogs and networking and trying to find them homes. And we're all out there walking those dogs, and they are so excited to get out of their kennels. With 60 plus dogs there, the shelter staff, they're working so hard just to keep them fed, keep them clean, make sure that they're healthy, and there's just no time to get them out of those kennels unless volunteers come. So that's where we're really asking the community to get out and walk a shelter dog. It really makes their week. They're so happy to get out, and these dogs are some are better on leashes than others, but they are really good dogs. And I've had a lot of people that are surprised at just how sweet these dogs are, but they're all quite good, and they all enjoy getting out, and they really need our support. So please come out this Saturday. You can message me if you'd like to come on Facebook. You can call my office, Broadway Spinal Care, and let Kim or Chloe know that you would like to come walk, and we can be prepared for another great group to come out and get these dogs out. And there's something for everyone. We are walking the older puppies up to adult dogs. And if you want to walk a dog, that's fine. Or if you just want to sit down with one of these older puppies that's a little scared, that helps socialize them and helps get them to where they are more attractive to someone coming by the shelter to adopt. And also it gives us a great opportunity to let the local rescues in other states know the personality of these dogs so that we can find them homes. Now, I want to get to my special guest, so she's not sitting here talking, listening to me talk. She is the assistant manager at Petsense by Tractor Supply. I have Ashley Browder here today.
Hey, thank you for having me
Well,
again.
I'm so glad to have you on here because Petsense does a lot to support Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill and does a lot to support the Sylacauga Animal Shelter, and we really appreciate that. And you had a big weekend there this past weekend.
Oh yeah, we had the voucher sale, and people came up and they really showed out. I think they only had just a few cat vouchers left by the end of the day when they left finally.
That's great.
Which they ended up having to leave at about noon because they sold out before then. But
and that's 232 vouchers that they sold. Mm-hmm. So that's 232 dogs and cats that won't be having babies here in the Sylacauga community, so that's wonderful. So nice. That is so great. Now, with the spay and neuter voucher sale going on, that is something that the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill, like I mentioned earlier, that they do, and they raise money year-round so that they can provide that $25 spay and neuter voucher, but keep in mind that those vouchers are available year-round. They can only do the $25 voucher a couple of times a year, but there's still low-cost vouchers that are no more than $70, I believe, that are available at Mutt Cuts at 210 Calhoun Avenue. So make sure that if you need one, they're available even when we're not having these events. But again, we're thankful with Petsense for letting us come out there and have those sales there. Now, we also, you were telling me about an event you're having for Christmas that can help get food for the shelter and for feral dogs.
Oh yeah, well basically it's going on all month, and what it is there's a few end caps set up in the store. There's different foods on there, there's different treats, there's toys and everything. And basically what the aim is for people to look at those end caps and, you know, want to donate to the shelter. There's a huge donation bin that we have up front. You know, I know the shelter needs dry food, wet food, cat litter, pretty much all of the above.
Okay.
But somebody can purchase it, it goes straight into that donation bin, and then somebody from the shelter or, you know, Mitzi, they come out and pick it up and get it where it needs to go.
Okay, and from what I understand from talking to the shelters, they're really dangerously low on dog food, puppy food, and kitten food. But this week we've had a great number of businesses and also people drop food off. So hopefully we're increasing that. I know that with the help of Petsense, we'll have that bin full between now and the beginning of the year for sure. But
Fingers crossed.
I hope so. But they have that bin available there at Petsense all year round. So if, you know, not just around the holidays, if you would like to donate some food, then they've got the bin. And do people just come in and buy food and then just drop it off in the bin on their way out? Or, okay, well that's pretty simple.
A lot of times that's how they do it really. Or, you know, we can ask them right as they're getting ready to leave, you know, hey, you want to buy a can? You want to buy this little thing of litter? You want to buy this little bag of dog food? You know, every once in a while there's that no, but there's also, you know, every once in a while that yes.
That's great. And I noticed that you keep it very easy for people because you have a lot of those items right there at the desk so that they can, you know, quickly say, sure, let's do that.
Yeah.
And every little bit helps, of course. Now we also have, I want to mention the cats that we have available there because we're so thankful that Petsense allows the shelter and feral dogs of Avondale Mill to have the 4 cages there with cats available. So there are 4 cats regularly there. A lot of them come from the foster system from feral dogs, and then some come directly from the shelter. Here's some pictures of 3 of them that are available right now. We have Orbit and Mufasa and Twinkle, but there's also Quattro that I did not get a picture of. And I just want to make sure that people know Quattro's available. It's a beautiful little gray cat and 6 months old, and Quattro is a special needs kitty because there's an impaired or deformed eye, and the surgery has been performed, but there'll always be a little bit of vision impairment in that side. So make sure that you go by there and meet these kitties and think about adopting one of them. And I'm sure they talk to you all day long, Ashley, there at the store when they're over there in the cage.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
I know sometimes you have bigger talkers than others, and I'm sure they're always trying to get attention from everyone walking in the door.
Yeah.
Now let's hop to, now I talked to Beth a few weeks ago about your grooming you have there at Petsense. You now have a groomer that's coming?
Yes, it's going to be a little bit before she starts doing the actual haircuts. Basically, she's in the Paragon system, and that's where she'll slowly work her way up. It's a school.
Okay,
yeah.
That's great. So do you have a dog groomer there now, or is she going to be the only one?
She'll be the only groomer, but now we do have a bather. She can do everything but the haircut.
Okay, perfect. And then you have the option of people coming in and using your facility.
The self-wash,
The self-wash, so that's great to have that offered there as well. Now, the biggest thing that you've got going on right now, we're getting really close to Christmas, and you've got an event coming up.
Yeah, Santa's going to be there doing pictures. He'll be there on the 17th. It'll probably be around lunchtime that he's there. There may be an appearance too from the Grinch, you know. We're going to be looking out for him as well. But that's what we have going. You can bring your pet, have them take a picture with Santa. You can bring your children, you know, they can take pictures with Santa.
Okay.
There's going to be a backdrop set up and everything. You know, people can use their phones. You know, we're going to try to have an actual camera. But
okay. Well, that'll be an exciting event. You'll have
Yeah.
another crazy day at Petsense with a lot of people coming and going. So you said that's December 17th?
Mm-hmm.
And will you be posting it on your Facebook page, or when you know the time, will you have that out some way for people to know?
Yeah, we'll post it on our Facebook page.
Okay, and then I'm sure you can stop by Petsense when you're buying some food, and you'll have signs up at the store as well. But come on out to Petsense. You've got so many products there. I'm always amazed at how much dog and cat food you have, and other pets. You can provide all kinds of food and supplies for them as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, go out to Petsense and find some food for your pets. Also, if you'd like to donate some for the Sylacauga Animal Shelter, make sure you do that. And again, we appreciate all the community support with all the wonderful things going on with the shelter and feral dogs of Avondale Mill right now. And I hope to have one of the dog walkers on with me next week so that you can hear some tales of walking the dogs, maybe a tale of wagging tails, hopefully. But make sure you join us next week, and we will keep you informed about everything going on in the pet community. Thank you.